Hello and welcome back to Magic Monday. I'm Chicken and Waffles, and today, to celebrate the spooky season, I'm going to be doing the scariest thing. A sequel. A sequel to my last Magic Monday video, where I was playing Best of One Standard with Mono Red Midrange. The deck has seen slight side grades? I don't know. It's very slightly tweaked. And I'm going to go by the card by card real quick and get in some games. Hopefully, I will be going to Mythic eventually, but today, hopefully, I'll get to Diamond. So I got 3 Play with Fire. It's a Scry Shock. It's a Shock that Scries 1. Bloodthirsty Adversary, still, I think, one of the most underrated cards in Standard. It's very good, especially in a deck that can ramp. If you can get to 8 mana, you can copy 2 spells out of your graveyard for free. It's very good. Dragonkin Berserker, I've found, is a very good threat. Very reliable at being destroyed very early game, but can occasionally get you a dragon or 2, which isn't bad. Royal Eruption is a slightly worse lightning bolt, costing 1 extra mana, but if you can ramp late game, it can deal 5 damage, which is fine. 3 copies of Crush the Weak, because you need board wipes against all the aggro decks, and Crush the Weak is a pretty good one. The fact that it exiles isn't insignificant. 2 copies of Demon Bolt, because sometimes you need to get rid of the other person's Goldspan Dragon. 3 copies of Zorn. Zorn makes extra treasures, which will be important for the other cards in the deck. The other cards being Unexpected Windfall. It refills your hand, gives you extra treasures. Good and also good. 1 copy of Burn Down the House, deals 5 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, which is very good, and the other mode doesn't matter. You're never going to use it. 4 copies of Goldspan Dragon. Of course, I'm playing 4 copies now because I got more wild cards in the last week. 2 copies of Inferno of the Star Mounts, which is very good. It's a very good top-end threat. Occasionally, you end up with like turn 5 Goldspan, turn 6 Inferno, and that's 14 damage. Very easy. And then the lands, we have 4 Shatterskull Smashing. Occasionally, it's like a kill 2 1-toughness creatures for 4. Most of the time, it's just a land. 20 Snow-Covered Mountains, again, just sort of bluffing Frostbite. And 4 Faceless Havens, which is one of the most important threats in Standard. And we are going to try to get 3 consecutive wins worth of wins and hit Diamond. So let's get to Best of One and see how the deck does. And then afterwards, I'm going to look at untap.gg and look over my data. The all-important data. Alright, what are we playing against today? I go first. I love it. I wish Foretell was not 2 mana to do, because it makes my curve very awkward. Fortunately, this game it doesn't seem to matter, so I'm just going to run out Bloodthirsty Adversary and get in for 2. Alright, and Demon Bolt gets in for 4. Get rid of their 1 threat, and get in for another 2 damage. 2 mana for 4 damage, if you're keeping track at home. Not bad. Okay, and a 2/2, which I can just get rid of here. Easy. And now I'm thinking I foretell Demon Bolt. Get in for 2 more. 6 damage for 2 mana. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Looking really good. And I'm just going to Royal Eruption here. 3 damage. Run out Dragonkin Berserker. And it looks like 8 damage for 2 mana. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Really coming in clutch. Opponent is down to 12. And Demon Bolt into a Foretold Crush the Weak. I would rather save Adversary, because if I hit 5 mana, I can copy a Demon Bolt out of my graveyard, which seems important. Pay 3. Okay, if I swing in with both... Actually, that seems pretty good. Yeah, I'll get in for that much. Now, the question is, do I make a dragon? I think the answer is yes. I think I make a dragon here. Actually, no. No, the lifelink is too big. I have to get rid of that. And it's down to 3, so I'm going to Bloodthirsty Adversary, Autopay, grab Demon Bolt, and get rid of their Angel. And I'm left with a 3/3, which, you know, not bad. Next turn I can start making dragons, and we are off to the races. Okay, they have Foretold a card, which is slightly scary. Mostly I don't care. Get in for that much. Go ahead and make my dragon. And because I can, I'm going to Crush the Weak. I assume a Doomscar is gonna get run out here. Getting rid of both of my creatures, which isn't terrible because I have Faceless Havens. Okay, actually, it's very bad. It's very bad. This sucks. So, I could Faceless Haven, force 2 blocks, putting them down to 1 creature. And I would still be at 5 mana. I think that's worth doing. Yeah, get in for 9, potentially. They're gonna block. They might double block the dragon, but I don't know why they would. But they did. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Opponent is down to 7 mana. I'm sorry, 7 life. They have much more than that in mana. Okay, give me a treasure. Oh, no, it's the other one. I thought they were playing Minimus Containment. That is not what they're doing. I need better cards in my hand. That is better cards in my hand. Okay. I don't think I need to run out Snow-Covered Mountain right now, so I'm not going to. It seems more useful to be able to bluff having something better. Okay, they get to return 2... Oh my, what the fuck? Wow, okay. I have never seen Haunting Voyage before, but it's very good. And in fact, it's so good, I concede. Well, well, well. Not a good start. I go first. That is good. Okay, we have Smashing in hand. I don't think I'm going to run it out super early, because I don't think I need to. I can't believe I lost that game. In fact, I shouldn't have even referenced it, then I could have cut it out entirely. But I'm not going to, because I referenced it. Good job, me. Alright, I am on track to be playing Goldspan on 5, if I can hit it. Doomscar is scary, but I think I can just run out another 2/2. Opponent is down to 14, and Doomscar. It could just be Doomscar. Or it might be the other one. The Foretell, you can scry 2 if it was Foretold. Whatever that's called, I don't know. And since I'm at 42% to hit a land, hopefully that will translate to me actually hitting a land. Okay, looks like possibly another Doomscar. I'm going to run out Shatter Skull, pay the 3, get my gold span, get in for 4. Now if I can hit Inferno of the Star Mounts, I can get in for an easy 10 damage. Bingo bango. However, I doubt gold span is going to last my next turn. Or maybe it will. That would be a pleasant surprise. Okay, land for turn, gold span, and let's get in there. 8 damage is good damage. And I actually did it. I actually got away with it. Okay, good. I don't think I need Demon Bolt to be discounted right now, so I'm not going to bother. Because I have enough mana to cast it anyway, so kinda don't care. Yeah, they make 2/1 with reach, which I can just get rid of both of them anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna be cheeky. I'm just gonna get rid of their creatures. Yeah, great. Whatever. Yep. Hooray! 3 more wins, and I got it. Easy peasy. I get to go first again. Shocking no one, my deck is very much better on the play than on the draw. I think I'm just going to start running out snow-covered lands, and maybe I will need Shatter Skull at some point. I don't know. I think Crush the Weak Foretold is my best play here. Against green-black, I probably will see more creatures than not creatures. And hey, for 1 mana, it gets rid of 2 Essica Chariot, the cat tokens that it makes, so pretty good to have around. Unfortunately, Crush the Weak also gets rid of Dragonkin Berserker, but there's no reason for me to run it out anyway, at least until I can pay for the boast. So, let's see what our opponent is up to. Some ramp. That is Ooh, why did they do that? Search your library for a basic land, yeah, why did you do that? Did they submit 0? That is very upsetting. I'm so sorry. Ooh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Except for me, because I'm trying to get to Diamond. I'm going to take those W's wherever I can get them. Opponent goes first, and my hand is looking deeply medium. But I do have land, so I'm going to keep it. I have land and removal, which are 2 really big components of, you know, playing the game. Okay, Faceless Haven for the opponent, and I'm going to play a Snow-Covered Mountain. Say go. Two mana up, and aha, Usher of the Fallen. Totally fine. Get rid of it. No thank you. And turn 2, I think I'm just going to foretell Demon Bolt here. Having removal for up to a 4 toughness creature is very important against white. Mono white specifically has a lot of really good threats that have really big booties. So being able to blow them up for 1 mana, very good. It's very good. Okay. Snow-covered mountain. I think I can just run out Berserker and then hold Demon Bolt. That way when they try something cute with Luminarch Aspirant, I can just blow it up. And there is potential here that the opponent does not draw a 3rd land, which would be just great. I've had to up my land count considerably. Okay, at the beginning of combat on your turn, yeah, sure. Are you going to make a 3/3? Because I would. No, you're going to make a 2/2. Actually, I don't know if I care enough to get rid of your... I do. I do care. Get rid of it. And, I think I can just pay 3 here. And... I think Zorn is the better option, so I'm going to run out Zorn, get in for 2. Amazing. Next turn I can Gold Span, even though that is going to cost me another 3. That's fine. Please put it on your monk. Please make it a 3/3. You piece of shit. Okay, no attacks. That is good. I am super into it. Pay another 3. Gold Span out. Attack with these 2. And then I can... Oh man, I have a lot of options here. I think I'm just going to make a dragon. I'm going to overwhelm the opponent with dragons. Opponent is also down to 12, and they haven't drawn a land in 3 turns, which is super upsetting, but I'm not going to cry about it. Yeah, good game. Yep. This is why my land count is considerably higher than it was last episode. I think I'm running 26 lands now to my 20... maybe 23? Because Magic Arena is very particular about fucking you over and over again with terrible land drops. Alright, I am on the draw with 2 pieces of removal and 2 decent creatures. I think I'm going to keep. If you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, you know that I'm going to keep. I see 3 lands and I see 2 removal. That's keep. That's a keep. Honestly, if I saw 3 lands and 4 cards that did nothing, I would keep it. I will also keep 7. Your move. Hello. Ah, so nice and cordial. I love it. My hello wasn't even sarcastic. I was being completely and totally serious. Hello. Unlike my nice, which is reserved for Alrund's Epiphany. It is very much facetious nice. I don't... Against blue-black, I think I would rather be running out Berserker. Okay, yep. Gotta get rid of those counterspells. It's fine. It's fine, Elemental. Don't even worry about it. It's not going to be the last time. And we got a Hermit. That is totally cool. In fact, what does Hermit do? Disturb for 3. Non-creature spells you control can't be... Blah, blah, blah. Sacrifice that counter target non-creature spell unless they pay 3. Well, seeing as they don't have the mana to actually use it, I'm just going to get rid of it and foretell Demon Bolt. Thank you. Yeah, and now you can disturb. What do you get? Non-creature spells can't be countered. If it would be put into the graveyard, exile instead. Okay. That just means I'm going to exile it. Yeah, dummy. Okay, and to that point, let's go ahead and exile and run out Zorn, which is probably just going to die anyway, but I am of the opinion that advancing your board state is more interesting than doing nothing, even if your opponent probably has removal. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I know. God, I fucking hate that card. If you think that Goldspan Dragon needs to be banned, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. And also shut up, because no, it doesn't. Yeah, no attacks. You're good. Because Imarith, or Limerith? Imarith? Imarith is way bigger of a problem than Goldspan ever will be. It protects itself, and it draws you cards. What does Goldspan do? It gives you extra treasures? Not to say that isn't good, but what I am saying is that protecting itself and drawing cards is infinitely better. Okay, just gonna get rid of your other blocker. Yes, hello. Oh, I get it. They're being facetious. Yep, that's fine. Now they get to draw 2, which is terrible. Just the stupidest fucking thing you can imagine. Okay, we're gonna Goldspan. Yeah, you can block Zorn if you want to. I don't think you want to, so you won't. And let's see. I can do this for 6. Yeah, I'm gonna tap 8. Shatter Skull for 6. Make sure I play the right side. Boom, boom. And submit. And very probably eat a Blood on the Snow, or whatever it's called. Or they could just start hitting me with a 7/7. Hey, there we go. See, look at that. Even though it gave me 2 treasures, what does that actually do? It doesn't refill my hand. It doesn't do anything particularly useful. It got me 2 lands. If you think that's bannable, fine. Like, whatever. You're wrong. You're just wrong. Period. Okay. We're gonna run out Adversary. And double autopay. That is going to get me a 2 Play with Fire. And we're going to get rid of both of their creatures. Suck my dick. Get in for 7. Opponent is down to 6. And if I had to guess, I mean, if it was me, I would start hitting me with the Hall of the Storm Giants because it's gonna kill me in 2-ish turns. Although it doesn't leave up blockers. I don't know. Maybe it would just be smarter to foretell a counterspell and run out your disturbed guy. Oof. Okay, that's fine. I can just get in for 3. Yeah, if they block with Hall, that's fine. They block the 4/4. I deal 3. And that gives me the ability to kill with Inferno of the Storm Mounts, or whatever it's called, or Goldspan Dragon, or I could hit Bloodthirsty Adversary and Royal Eruption, or I could just hit Royal Eruption, 3 damage. Okay, and Delver, sure. Doesn't really matter. Faceless Haven is not good enough here. So I'm just going to take my chances here, get rid of everything. Okay, the head counterspell. Easy. Not a problem. I don't see a reason to attack, so I'm not going to attack. And Delver didn't flip, which is very good. They could start hitting me for 2, which is also just kind of whatever. I need to see Royal Eruption or... I don't know. There are a few different things that can get me the win here. I would take any of them. Any of them. I would take Royal Eruption, I would take Goldspan, Inferno of the Star Mounts, anything. The one thing that would not be good is my one remaining copy of Play with Fire, so please do not give me that deck. Give me one of my 3 copies of Royal Eruption, please. You son of a bitch. Okay, they can make some blocks, so at this point I'm kind of just hoping their draws aren't very good. Because all it takes at this point is drawing 2 counter spells, and there's not much I can do. Yes, yes, I definitely have 2 Faceless Haven. You're correct. Honestly, it might even be worth my time to double block their stupid giant land. Not that that's probably going to happen, but it might be worth it. Speaking of things that might be worth it, I think it might be worth it to swing in with both Faceless Havens, but honestly, I'm just going to keep waiting, which is bad. You don't want to do that. Totally, yeah. So Dragon Turtle comes down, taps down Zorn. And you're playing a lot of non-creature spells for a Delver deck. I don't know why you're doing that. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, do I don't... Oh, boy. This is really rough. I don't really want to block with both. Okay. I mean, they put me in a really bad spot, but that's what... that's what their deck does. Okay. Just don't have Counterspell. Just one time, don't have it. Just don't have it. Fuck. Yes! Wow. Beat the control deck. And there it is. Diamond tier 4. Okay, well, that is as good a place as any to wrap up for today as far as the gameplay. I'm gonna go check my data and kind of give you, give you some insight into how the deck is doing overall, over my process, if I can get there. All right, so here we are. Snapcrapster Dragons, which is still the deck, still the name of the deck. We got Bad Snapcaster, and we got Dragons, you know. So I've been playing this deck a lot. That was like 315 games over the course of the season, which has been... today is the 14th. I know it's coming out maybe the 16th? I don't know. But as you can see, I've run 44 different versions of the deck. The current win rate across all versions, which is not very indicative of how the deck is performing in its current state, but 48% win rate overall, even when it was at... I started it as mono red goblins with an equipment package, and the deck was not performing how I wanted it to. So I eventually moved into mid-range with gold span dragons and treasures, and I've cut a lot of the cute interactions out, but now the deck is currently at the 2 most recent versions of the deck, which again took out Dual Strike, took out You Find Some Prisoners, which are cards that I very much like, but don't super function that well in the meta, so they're just gone. As I love these cards, and I wish that they had a better spot in my deck, but they don't, so they're gone. But over the last 2 versions of the deck, which are, I think, the best versions of the deck, we have a 63% win rate, which is very high for best of 1, and a 60% win rate. I'm sorry, is that even... Oh yeah, this I've put in the most time with. So 60 and 71. Which I guess makes sense. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Oh, because I had 2 matches where it went 0. Okay. So 63% win rate in the most recent version, and 60% win rate on the version that I played 70-ish games. So the deck is pretty good. On the play, it's fucking amazing, but on the draw, it considerably drops off. My worst matchups to date, of course, are the most popular deck in the metagame, or one of the most popular in red-green werewolves, Tovolar, and the pack leader. There's just so much value in that deck that they can redraw, and even my best board wipes are not very good. Burn Down the House is in contention for being a very good board wipe against red-green, but it costs 5 mana, which is just so hard to hit. You're usually just dead before you hit that. Which is why I put in a 3rd copy of Crush the Weak, which should be here. It should be here, but it isn't. I don't know. It should have this most recent version. There we go. Great. Yeah. So 3 copies of a decent board wipe is my plan basically against Gruul. Other than that, we've got matchups like green-black, which is very good about... I think the skeletal swarming versions of the deck are the best against my deck, but still, you know, it's a winnable battle. 14-15 isn't terrible. Against mono white, I'm at a 56 win rate, which is bonkers to me considering how good mono white is in the format. The worst matchup is mono red goblins. Like, without a doubt, aggro just fucking shits all over the deck. And again, mono green aggro, very good against the deck. But somehow my win rate is higher than it is against Gruul. I think because Gruul has an easier time rebuilding a board, whereas mono green has a better chance just like killing you outright before you can get going. Against Dimir control, not great. 42% doesn't look so hot. There's definitely decks that it's good against, there's decks that it's bad against, but of all the versions that I've played, I think this is the tightest. I think being able to go Zorn into Unexpected Windfall, hit 3 treasures, and then Goldspan Dragon, Inferno of the Star Mounts, I think those 2 are such a good top end that if you can survive to the late game, turn 5, turn 6, you're going to be doing great. And Faceless Haven is probably the best creature land ever printed. The fact that you can attack with it and then still tap it for mana is very relevant and very good. I think I've talked enough. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, leave a like on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel, because, you know, I don't have a lot of them, but hey, let me know what kind of decks you would like to see me play in the future. I'm probably going to be playing some Commander next month. I might play some more Pauper, I don't know. Probably go back to Pauper Walls. But I'll see you for that then. Bye!